In this video, we're going to take a look at how to add shapes to a PowerPoint slideshow. I've got a blank one slide presentation here, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in a new slide, and we're just going to do title and content. And if you want to insert a shape, that is not one of the 6 options down here. We've got tables, we've got charts, we've got smart art, we've got pictures, online pictures, and videos. So if you want to do a shape, you have to go to the Insert tab and go to Illustrations here, and here is the Shapes options. And what we're going to do is we are going to pick one of our basic shapes here. We're going to do an 8-sided figure. The number, it's hard to tell as small as these are, but they put the number inside telling you how many sides there are. So we'll insert an octagon, and I'm going to click and drag. And if I hold the Shift key down, you notice it changed. And what I'm doing is I am holding the Shift key down now, and now I'm letting go. And holding the Shift key down will give you an image or a shape that is, whoops, I missed that. Let's try that again. Let me do a Control Z here, and we'll start over. So let's go to Insert, and we'll go to Shapes, and we will go to an 8-sided figure here, and I'm going to hold the Shift key down. I'm going to click and drag, and I get a image that is the same on all 4 sides. So basically a square image that the octagon will fit into. So we have a shape here. You can pick any shape you want to. You can resize it using the resizing handles. You can rotate it if you want to, just like any other shape. And you can add text to most of these shapes. And if you want to add text, you have to right click on, whoops, I moved the mouse a little when I did that, so let's try it again. Right click on it, and an option is edit text. You can't just click on all of these and start typing. So if I want to make this into a big stop sign, I can start typing now. And then I am going to go to the outside edge here and get a solid line, just like with other items. And that will affect all of the text that's in here. And I'm going to go to my Home tab, and I'm going to make that text quite a bit bigger. Let's go up here to 96. And that's formatting the text. I can also go to my drawing tools up here. These are pretty similar to just about everything else. If I pause the mouse over one of these preset styles over here for my shapes, it'll do a live preview for me. And I'm moving a little too fast, I guess. So you can pick one of these if you want to. We've got options for filling the color. We've got outlines, outline options. So let's put a dark line around it. Now my outline was very thin there, so let's make it a little bit heavier so we can actually see it. And we've got shape effects here, and these are the same as they are for everything else, and I've gone over those in some earlier videos, so I'm not going to go over them here. Same thing with text. You can do fill, you can do an outline on the text, you can add effects to your text if you want to. You can resize, you can align. All of these things are the same regardless of which type of picture element you might happen to have on the screen, whether it's a photograph or some clip art or a text box, whatever you have. These are almost always the same options up here, and they work the same on everything. So you can do a text or a shape here. Let's just put another one in. Let's go to shapes, and let's put in a big arrow. It's going to be pointing at the shape here. So I'm going to click and drag. And let's say I want to align these. I'm going to control click on this one, and let's go up here to align, and I want to align the objects, and it was smart enough to turn that checkbox on for me. You're either going to align to the slide or you're going to align the objects to each other, and I want to align their middles. Okay, if you look right now, you can see here's the handle for the stop sign's middle, and here's the handle for the arrow's middle. So it's going to either drop this one down or raise this one up. We'll see, but let's choose align middle. And now they are perfectly aligned on the middle. Another thing you can do when you've got multiple objects on the screen here is sometimes you might want to group them together. And so if I click on group, now it is one picture, and I can move it around, and everything stays together. You notice now I've got one box around them instead of two boxes around them. If you decide later you didn't really want to do that, you can go back here and choose ungroup. And now that I've got them grouped together, if I go up here and do, say, a shape fill and pick a color, it's going to fill in both of them with whatever color I happen to choose here. And those are the basics for putting shapes into your document, and we'll end the video there.